Hello everyone, this is my front porch. I'm going to do my periscope on my front porch today. Thank you all for joining me and thank you for taking a look at the replay. Hello, thanks for joining. I'm just showing my front porch. I'm going to start my periscope. Hi, thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. Thanks. Feel free to share. Welcome. Feel free to share. I'll jump into my subject here in just a couple seconds. Just waiting on more people to join us. Hope everyone's day is going great. Today I'm just going to give you some good information about a really juicy topic when it comes to homeschoolers. Hope your day's going well. My lovely front porch. I love sitting out here, so I decided to do my periscope today from my front porch. Thanks for the hearts. Thanks for the hearts. I love green hearts. Okay. Well, I'm just going to jump right into the meat of my subject, and today we're going to talk about the number one misconception when it comes to homeschooling. You know, when me and my husband decided that we were going to have our daughter, and that was the best decision we made. And besides, you know, getting married, but we had our daughter, we loved her. And, you know, with me being mom full time and working from home, we both decided that, hey, you know, let's homeschool our daughter. And we loved that decision. But when we shared this with family members and friends, the first thing that came out of their mouth was, how are you going to teach her how to socialize with other kids? You know, she's not, I mean, we heard, oh, she's not going to get the social skills she's needing. She's going to lack those social skills. But we were out to combat those, and we actually have overcome it. And I'm here to teach you some of the things that, you know, I learned on that journey and how you can definitely grow from it. So what ways can you as a parent teach your child social skills? You know, this is outside of, those are people who homeschool, and this is outside of traditional schooling. You can expose her to him or her or them to real life situations. For instance, you can take them to the library. That's a place that we go to every Monday is our library day, and that's where we go. We talk to the kids there. I get to talk to the parents there. We also get to, they have this little grocery store where the kids can play and interact. So she's talking to the kids there, and we spend about an hour and a half there because they also have what's called story time. We also go to the park. My daughter goes to the park. She talks to the kids there. They interact with her. They help her. But also with me, you know, and my husband being involved in business, we take her to our business meetings. We let her meet the people around there. You know, she talks to the group leaders. She talks to community leaders. She also talks, you know, to people, friends, family, neighbors. You know, we do play dates. There's all sorts of fun ways that you can teach your child social skills. Now, people tend to say, you know, they say socializing, but what socializing is basically putting your child in a group, or, you know, you attending some type of group meeting, you know, with your child to socialize. But social skills are those things as sharing, using their manners, that's thank yous, you know, learning how to cope, you know, with being upset, how learning, you know, different, I list some things, and I also have a blog that I'm going to release that's, you know, related to this. But those basic things that you can teach your child in the home, the manners you can teach your child in the home, you know, and that's all learned by just interacting with family members. So you don't necessarily need, you know, to go, I mean, there's not a need really to go outside the home to learn those basic manners. You know, that's proper manners, and that's what social skills are just properly teaching your child proper manners. And that's we learn basically from the day we're born, you know, into the world. But one other thing, so, you take your child, expose them to real life situations, but also taking your child, in your home, you're teaching your child how to be social. But one thing that I will touch a bit on, but I won't go in depth, is bullying. We know how huge that is. People bully on cyber nowadays. There's constant bullying in school. There's a book by, it's the Llama Llama books. I love the books. They're rhymers, and my daughter loves those books, and the author, Ann Dewey, it's by the Llama Llamas, all those books. And there's one in particular that talks about a bully goat. It's basically a goat that's in the school bullying the kids. The kids don't want to be around them. So the point is that, when you have multiple kids in the home, some tend to, fuss and fight all the time. And I remember I grew up in a house with four, total of 4 girls. So we had that. But what my mom did is she created a community. It taught us how to create a community with each other where we were able to talk to each other, treat each other with proper manners. So that, is what we can teach in our child. We can teach that in the home, and that's where a lot of, bullying starts. It's in the home because the parents do not, reprimand while they're at home. So teaching your child the proper manners is all learned in the home. So I won't touch into bullying at all, but just know that, I'm not sure how you grew up, but I grew up, I was bullied, and I got a kind of an introvert personality as a child from that. Right now, I think that I'm just an extrovert, but I was an introvert as a child, and that caused low self-esteem. But, thank goodness, I had a family, I have a husband, I have all types of people that were around me, during school. I mean, it was up until high school that I was bullied, that helped in, me with building that confidence. And that's exactly what we have to continuously do with our children, is to build their confidence and build their self-esteem. But I think that a lot of that it's kind of built through when you know how your child in home, how they learn, how we praise them, how we do all that good stuff. That's going to build confidence. And that's another subject that we will talk about. Tomorrow I will touch a little bit about learning styles and how, that can just basically be a key player in building your child's esteem. So don't let people, this is my point in this blog, please, or this Periscope, please don't let people tell you that you can't homeschool your child, that you shouldn't homeschool your child because they won't develop social skills. Learning is lifelong. Learning is everywhere. So places you take your child is constantly learning how to talk to people, how to socialize with people. They will be social butterflies. I mean, I know that my daughter is a social butterfly. People are baffled at how well-spoken, not only well-spoken she is, but how well-mannered she is as a child. And I don't want people to compare their child to other kids so much, but when you look at a child who has actually been homeschooled and a child who has been in traditional schooling, you definitely can tell the difference in some of their mannerism, just some of their mannerism. I'm not saying all kids in school are bad or anything, but I can definitely tell the difference in the way that she speaks and her mannerism. And a lot of people recognize that. So don't let that misconception of saying your child will not be social stop you from continuously homeschooling your child. Or if it's something that you thought about, you and your spouse have thought about doing with your child, it's the best thing you can do, because you are, remember, their first teacher. They learn from you, and the skills that they pick up, the language that they pick up, they learn it because they're out with you at the grocery store. They're out with you at, getting your hair done at the, nail salon. You're interacting with different people that come from different, backgrounds. So the child is really growing in that field. So tomorrow, what I will told you I will talk about is learning skills. Please, share this with someone, because learning skills are truly important when it comes to your child. The style that they learn in, their learning style has a lot to do with what I just told you, those social skills. So if you're just hopping on, you missed it, check out the replay. I gave some great golden nuggets for you, but I will see you tomorrow. I will be trying to do these at different times because I'm trying to reach my audience of people who are homeschoolers, who are mompreneurs, who are entrepreneurs, who are, just looking to grow in not only their business, but also inspire their children to continuously homeschool. So, hi. Well, it's okay, but I'm so glad that you joined in. I'm so glad that you commented. I'm glad that you joined in. But take a look at the replay. Great information. To connect with me or continuously connect with me, my oldest daughter is once. Oh, that's okay. Yes, you should do it. If your child is asking you to homeschool, Ellen, do it. Because I've seen, and with different books that I've read, that parents have tried just pushing them into homeschooling, and because the child is being pushed into homeschool, the child doesn't want that. That's a conversation that you should definitely, she's at the point where you should definitely have that conversation. And if you have the ability to do it, I push you to do it. She will definitely love you to do it, and find out why she wants to do it. There may be some things going on in school, the reason why she wants you to homeschool her, or maybe she just wants you to be her first teacher. She didn't ask me for a year. Well, if you want to connect with me, feel free to email me. Definitely can help you. She's worried about junior year. Email me. Sorry, I live by an airport. You can hear the plane going. Email me at tequilacowser@gmail.com, and we can conversate. Let's talk about why she's worried and some things that you can possibly do to help her. But I want to also help you make that transition. You are very welcome. Thank you for saying that. Hey, this is something we've been thinking about. It's a great thing to do, and your family starts to recognize you as being different too, Ellen. You have to make the decision, right? Just in the part. Yes, that's definitely what it's all about, because gotta remember that they are the future. Our children are, and when we as parents take that role to be their educator, they love it. They love it because they feel more natural with you. You're there to almost correct them immediately. If they have any problems or any questions, you're not there, like a teacher is. The teacher's trying to help 30 other students with their issue. Your child would have you, and you can give her that one-on-one, undivided attention. And just remember that you're not on the 7 to 3 schedule. You can sit and do 2 hours with her. With age, there's a certain time, but you can sit there for 2 hours. Touch base start with the subject she loves the most, and then you work from there. But there's a way. Join me tomorrow. I want to do it tomorrow my daughter has ballet tomorrow at 6:30, so I want to do it. Her artwork for today. This is my daughter, but she wants. I want to do it early tomorrow. Excuse me, baby. About maybe 6. But if you email me or stay close to me, follow me on Twitter, because I will put that out there. I will put it out about 10 minutes before I do it. I want to try evenings because I know people work and they are busy throughout the day, and this is kind of the calm down time. But I want to talk to you because tomorrow we will talk more about learning styles. And I think your daughter would definitely love you very much when you start to learn her learning style, and then you can dig into that. So join me tomorrow. Thank you for the hearts. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I love the hearts, and she's giving us more love here. So join me tomorrow. Let's talk more. Ellen email me, tequilacowser@gmail.com. You see my name there. Just email me and we can talk. Thank you so much for the love today. Thank you for the inspiration. I am here to inspire you. I am here to inspire you, and that's what I want to do. Have a good day, everyone.